A little over a week ago, Donald Trump decided to do an impromptu press conference with Mitch McConnell about how well things are going and how well they get along, which, by the looks on their faces, was obviously true. Not much was said during the thing, but he did say something very interesting.
The traditional way, if you look at President Obama and other presidents, most of them didn't make calls. A lot of them didn't make calls. I like to call when it's appropriate, when I think I'm able to do it.
When asked to clarify that claim about President Obama, President Trump had few specifics.
I was told that he didn't often, and a lot of presidents don't.
Now, pretty much everyone told him he was an idiot for saying this and that it was blatantly untrue. And even the last 3 sitting presidents, Bill Clinton, George W. Bush, and Barack Obama, all said, yeah, we make the call. If we can't be there in person, we make the call. We always make the call. And yeah, the call sucks, but we make it. Now, unfortunately, Donald Trump did decide to go ahead and call one of the widows, offer his condolences to one of the widows of a man who was killed in Niger recently. And I guess he should have followed his own advice, because
President Trump made good on his promise to call the grieving families of those 4 special ops soldiers killed during a siege in Niger. But this morning, his message to one grieving widow is sparking backlash. President Trump told the wife of Army Sergeant LaDavid Johnson, quote, "He knew what he signed up for, but when it happens, it hurts anyway."
What he said was...
The president?
Yes, the president said that he knew what he signed up for, but it hurts anyways. And it made me cry because I was very angry at the tone of his voice and how he said it. Like he couldn't remember my husband's name. That what hurt me the most, because if my husband is out here fighting for our country and he risked his life for our country, why can't you remember his name?
he knew what he signed up for. To die? Is that what you're saying? He signed up to die? Just so we're clear, do all soldiers sign up to die? Now, while the title of this particular video is kind of cut and dry baiting to a certain extent, what the hell are you even talking about? He signed up to defend our country, not to die. Yes, some men and women of our military are going to be put in very dangerous situations. Not all, thankfully. Some people do get sent in dangerous areas and war zones to hopefully try to calm and quell those situations. To close this video, I really wanted to share with you something that I really love. And it's YouTube videos, or just videos in general, of soldiers coming home. Especially when they surprise their families. It's really beautiful. They're all of them. I'm not an emotional guy. I didn't cry at my wedding. I didn't cry when my children were born. And it takes quite a bit to get me to tear up at all for some reason. I'm not a tough guy. I just don't have that connection with reality. But these videos, they're really beautiful because the family's reactions, especially husbands and wives and children, parents, and they're just so happy to see their loved one come home. Until you think about it for a second. They're not happy because they're home. They're happy because they're not dead. It's complete masochism to like these videos. And I don't know anyone who doesn't. They're wonderful to watch. They make you feel great inside because you're seeing true, blatant, unadulterated emotion from people seeing the person they love, or a person they love from their family or their friends, come home safe and sound, because there was a real possibility that they came back in another way. So while you might have thought the title of this video was really bashing Trump, it's more of a serious question. Because when you watch these videos, maybe the soldiers, when they sign up, aren't exactly signing up to die. That's not the expectation, but they're not the only ones signing up. because I think their families, when you watch these videos, are beyond relieved that they didn't. My name is J.K. Calloway. We will talk to you another time.